And because of that, we have a propaganda news cycle where now the parties involved can pick their press. What do I mean by that? During Trump's trip to the Middle East, he left the wire services. The independent journals, he left them here. He brought Sean Hannity with him because he wants state propaganda and state media. He wants to ensure that when they're signing these $1 billion and a $1.2 trillion deal with Qatar, that you're not going to have real journalists asking, well, did the $400 million plane they gave you have anything to do with the $1.2 trillion deal you just signed? Did the $5.5 billion deal that the Trump organization is just signed with Qatar, is that why you're making this deal right now? I thought you said that you loved and supported Israel. Hamas's leadership is in Qatar right now. But yet and still, you're funneling them money and weapons that can be used to kill Israelis. I thought you said these were your friends. You're deporting people out of America. You're taking free speech off of college campuses in defense of Israel while also making trade deals with their biggest funders. Don't forget when Donald Trump negotiated with the Taliban to have a quote-unquote end to the war in Afghanistan. That happened in Doha, Qatar, the Qatar Accords in February 2018. These things aren't coincidences. So the reason that the monetary people are working with the media people is it's easy to buy your own news now. It's easy to simply push out to millions of people through a convenient mouthpiece exactly what messaging you want to go out there. Trump proved this in the last election. He didn't need to sit down with Roland. He didn't need to sit down with mainstream media. He knew he could go on Joe Rogan or the Flagrant podcast or Theo Vaughn, and they would read the script and it would go out to the millions of people that they bought ads for it to go out to. So when we're talking about this media escape and finding information, we now have to take it upon ourselves to democratize this information. Of course, you're gonna see articles every day in your newsfeed, whether you follow it or not. Did Glorilla get a BBL? Who's dating who right now? Who's pregnant by who? What's going on in this celebrity's lifestyle? I know folks who know more about reality show relationships than they know about their own relationship. They can tell you what housewife's husband is cheating on them and they don't know their own husband cheating on them because they push that media out there within with their money because that's what they want you distracted by.
Folks,
but can I also say
real quick.
Can I also say though, Democratic leaders spend more time on these podcasts than they do on the news. Because in that 2024 election, we saw these black podcasts get more time combined than any of than all the black news media shows. More time combined. Our time combined was less than the black podcasts, the Shay Shays and the Charlemagnes and all that kind of stuff. So Democrats have to step up and be willing to come into these spaces, even if they don't think that they're going to get an easy interview, and get people engaged. Because if the politicians themselves don't feel like it's worth the engagement, then how the hell are their constituents supposed to see that value as well?